Hi, it's Mag. I hope you're enjoying Sunday. It's a wet and rainy one here. And I just wanted to say, first of all, thank you to a dear friend that reached out to me last week. And we've known each other for many, many years. I can't tell you how many years, over 50 years, since we had last actually seen each other. Anyway, she reached out and felt there was something that I might be feeling, sadness, and of course I'm going through this process of healing and using these videos as a way to show how gardening can be healing for you. And I really appreciate my friend for reaching out and just connecting. And these are some of the things, we all go through ups and downs, and the garden has been one way. I've been trying to manage it. As some of you may know, caregiving has been the biggest challenge that I've faced in recent years. I thought 9-10 years of corporate bullying was tough. It's always tougher when it's family, right? So it's been a tough, I would say, 4 or 5 years. But anyway, the point is, I appreciate your help, Bev, for reaching out. And I appreciate my friends who are out there always in service of others, helping people heal. And this is just one tiny way that I hope I can help others with, and which is gardening as a way of healing. So in week 14, we've been fortunate to be eating small salads, lots of lettuces and arugula, some mustard greens, other leafy greens that I've planted out a while back and now are able to harvest. But there are other things always going on, and with a full moon coming on tomorrow, it means basically for biodynamic gardening that just after the full moon it's best to plant crops that are below ground, root crops. And then all the way up until the new moon, and with the new moon coming and into play, then it's the best time, the better time to plant crops above ground, leaf crops, fruit, flowers, these type of plants. So that is if it works within your schedule, which has always been the tough part for me, staying consistent generally, and staying consistent with a biodynamic calendar means planting on those specific days. Today is a day of not gardening, which is great. I've enjoyed some time out. But I just wanted to show you how well things are going, much better than in some areas much better, but in other areas. These are eggplants that I've divided and split into separate pots now. They must number in about 12, 15. Holy basil. These bitter melon plants. I have 2 that I've kind of rigged up here to climb the window. And I'll experiment with this idea because I haven't grown vegetables indoors, but I will do my best to do that. And meanwhile, all the other crops will go outside in the garden or be given away. I keep planting new things, and these actually should have been planted maybe after tomorrow. These are root crops, but I missed that. Meanwhile, I've had planting another second or third round of cucumbers because it didn't work out the first time. And these basil, this is the Thai basil plants. These have been doing well. They're about a handful now each, so that's been great. So, as far as the rest of the garden, just a quick catch up. Again, you can see in the distance here some of the pots that have been starting. Some of the tomatoes on top, the last ones to go in. Some of my salad crops, my salad bowls. Check out these beautiful rhododendron. And it's beautiful liquid sunshine day today. Generally, you plant around the moon based on the moisture that's being absorbed in the earth. But we don't have that problem here about moisture. In fact, we have too much. Still, in March, this late, or May, we haven't had 3 days of dry weather yet. But here we are. Here's my strawberry bed. I started cleaning this because this will be opposite of a rose trellis that I will build here. The crops down below still coming about, but lots of disappointments with broccoli generally. So I've had to replant things, other things to replace them also. And like life, not everything works out. You have to be creative and find alternative solutions, because there are solutions. There are always solutions. This is my little bed of the fertilizer plants, comfrey, and I've been transplanting other things. This is kind of a mixed bag here. This will be landscape later. These crops here are my 2012, actually probably closer to 25 feet of vegetables planted here. Squashes, some of the eggplant here, and a few tomatoes. In the background, we have some cucumber plants and beans along that trellis. A lot more to be done in the beds beyond, and still have some other root and salad crops down below. This is another, 15 feet worth of planting. So, and I haven't even shown you the bed above. But anyway, the idea of a full moon also on another level means letting go. Being able to let go of fear, of everything that holds us back. And this is just part of being aware of how we can actually change things in our life. Let go. And this is the most powerful time during a lunar eclipse, which is to let go. These are, if you can see, these are my New Zealand spinach and beet coming around. Lots of radish, daikon, white radish, bok choy. They're all under these cages to protect them. And then here we have peas, lettuce, carrots, more radishes, more peas here, and a few things I planted recently, which is a small bed of more greens, parsley, peas. Anyway, I hope that you can use this moment with the full moon to let go of things that hold you back, and be your true self. That this is a constant process of transformation. This is letting go of things that don't serve us always, and use the moon, just as we use the moon to guide our planting and our ways of working with nature. All right then, enjoy this liquid sunshine. Until next time. Thanks again, Bev. Bye.